The Curious Cat or the Evil Cat. Hello everyone, welcome to today's video, and today we're gonna talk about the Curious Cat in volume 9 of Rwby. I'm gonna talk a little about where the story will go, if I think it will be in the next volume of Rwby or if he's going to die in this volume. I don't know, but I want to talk a little about him and what I think the future can hold for this character. And there will be some spoilers in this video, so with that out of the way, let's get started. Now let's just talk a little bit about him in the previous episode of this volume. I'm gonna admit, when I first saw the character, I didn't think he was going to be the main antagonist. I wasn't convinced he was going to be an ally, but I didn't think he was going to be an enemy either. I think he might have been working with Team Rwby to achieve his own goal. I think that was the direction he was going, but I never think that he was going to be a straight ally to Team Rwby. But now it is clear that he is going to be a villain, in not only in this volume, but I think he will be a villain in later volumes as well. But I'm getting to that later. Thanks to this last episode, it was clear that the Curious Cat manipulated Rwby and her team from the very beginning. But I don't think Rwby and her team is the only ones that he has manipulated. I think the character Alex is also a character he manipulated, but he failed with his plan to go to Remnant. There, I don't exactly know how Alex and her brother stopped him, but there are similarities between Alex and Rwby, and the Curious Cat has manipulated them both. And one of the big part of his plan to manipulate them was when he take them to the herbalist, and after he took them to the herbalist, both characters changed. Rwby questioned even more if she wanted to be a huntress and got even more depressed, and Alex become less trusting of people. So again, all of this add up to his manipulation. I do believe that he is continuing to be a villain throughout the series, and I'm gonna explain more about that later on. And as for this last episode, we learn how much he's willing to do to achieve his goals. When we finally learn that he was a villain, he really is evil, and he's selfish in his pursuit of knowledge. After all, he admits to Rwby that he's cursed with curiosity and he hadn't been completely honest with Rwby. Now, I don't know exactly if he had been completely dishonest this whole time, or if he had a bit of truth in between his lies. I don't really know, but it's clear that he has his goals, and he doesn't care if Rwby dies if he gets to get those goals. He panicked a little when Rwby ascended, or I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but when Rwby ascends, he got a little bit panicking, but he realized that he could use Neo. So again, all it add up to him being a villain, even though that was clear. But how much of a villain will he become? And that is something we're going to talk about right now. Now, to understand of how much of a villain he will be, we have to take into consideration of what he's done so far. He's manipulated and lied to Team Rwby, probably to Alex, definitely John, and he learns about the gods of light and darkness. And we know that they are the ones that could created the ever after. He technically said it. So why my creator left me here? So again, if we put all that into consideration, we might actually have a belief where the story is going so far. Don't forget, he needed to possess someone in order to escape the ever after. He possessed Neo, so again, there is possibility for him escaping, and I believe that he may actually escape the ever after. Now, to what I think will happen if he manages to escape the ever after is that, of course, he's going to try to bring the gods of light and darkness to Remnant to learn of why they left the ever after just so they could create humanity. But what more will happen? I see a few possibilities. I can see him continue to manipulate people and corrupt the free will of others. Don't forget, he takes away free will by implanting himself inside others. So again, that is something that probably is the reason why the God of Light and Darkness didn't bring the ever after to Remnant. But there's also the matter of Salem. Will he join Salem or not? And some of you might think that he might try to possess Salem. That is a great possibility, but if he manages to do that, then he will be the main antagonist. I don't see that happening. He might actually work with Salem, maybe manipulate Salem to a certain extent, but Salem is probably stronger than him. I do believe that. And if Salem finds out that he is a threat to her, then she probably wants to stop him herself so she can get what she wants. I can see them working together, but again, if they find out that they don't need each other anymore, I can see them backstabbing each other. I still see Salem going to be the main villain, but I think he will learn of where the relic of Beacon is. I think that is one of the things that the CuriousCat will learn. I think he's going to be a major part of Rwby going forward. I think he's going to be a major antagonist, being in part of a few volumes, maybe to the end, maybe not, I don't know, but I do believe he will be in a few more volumes before he dies. And that's it for this video. Do you think the CuriousCat will be a major villain going forward? Do you think it may be the main villain of the show? Do you think Salem's gonna be the main villain of the show? Do you think he will go in many more volumes? Or do you think he will die in this volume? Let me know in the comment section down below. I hope to see you guys again next time!